How's it going, y'all? Back your new damn video. Let's get right down to it. So, Eagles versus the Arizona Cardinals. Look, now this is gonna be a tough one for me, honestly. I look at it from different perspectives. A lot of people say, "Oh, Eagles are gonna win this game," and people just got us outright winning it. Like, not outright winning it. I know we're Vegas. We're not favorites. I think we're what six points they're favored by Arizona, but a lot of Eagles fans think we're just gonna win this game. I think the momentum of Jalen Hurts does help and gets the team where it needs to be. But I just look at it. I mean, I look at the Arizona Cardinals. And, yeah, you have a guy who I'm going to get to in a minute, but we got a guy called Kyler Murray. You got DeAndre Hopkins. You got Christian Kirk. You got all these different wide receivers. And if Darius Slay isn't going to play, or if he's banged up as he already was, he's going to get ripped up, And then we also miss Maddox. What's his name's basically out for the year with an ACL tear, Roddy McLeod. He was a big part of our secondary, honestly. Even though our defense was kind of shaky this year, he was a big part of it. And you saw once he left and Slay left, out of nowhere, Taysom Hill started shredding us against when we versus the Saints. So that's a big thing for me to see who's really going to get more at the safety spot, who's at corner, who's what, who's this. Might be mismatching, might be moving people around. We don't know yet. But I look at it, and also they got a quarterback in Kyler Murray that if they want a game plan for a guy like Jalen Hurts, they have a guy just like Jalen Hurts, but way better. Kyler Murray, of course. Better arm, better everything, faster, but can do exactly everything, just like Jalen Hurts, but better. Played the same school, Oklahoma. Yeah, I understand. Hurts played in Bama, then went to Oklahoma, same system as Lincoln Riley, blah, blah. I get it. But what I'm saying is he basically almost knows. So if they have to practice and train for us, in practices, they can use Kyler as Jalen Hurts. And if you look at the first half of that Saints game, they were playing Jalen Hurts as if he was a pocket passer, as if they came out with the game plan that, they're lying, they ain't going to start Hurts. Wentz is just going to come in. No. So the first half you saw Hurts, I wouldn't say went off, okay? After I went back and watched the game a few times, he ran with his legs a lot. He used legs like hit 100 yards, 100 plus rushing, only 160 yards pass. I think he completed like 17 or 15 passes, that's it, and one touchdown. But had no turnovers, no sacks, which is a good thing. He improvised. He used his feet. He threw a little bit. He moved around. He grooved. He didn't do anything over the top that was crazy, like, oh my God, like this guy's the next, whatever. But he did enough for us to win and spark the team and move the team downfield is what he did. So I look at that. That's good. I think all of our receivers overall combined only had 80 yards that game, so our receivers are still an issue going into this offseason. I think quarterback still is. I'm not sold on just Hurts or Wentz or this and that. I'm just saying. But you look at the second half of that Saints game, and what did they do? Our offense wasn't the same. Like, it almost was kind of like, okay, they kind of got a groove of what's going to happen with Hurts, and they kind of pressed the guys. They played press on the outside. They brought more men up front, and I think Arizona Cardinals, now Saints had the best defense in the league. Cardinals come up with a very, very impressive performance against the Giants, where I think Hassan Riddick himself had freaking 5 sacks. I think they got 8 total in the day. Yeah, we got 5 against the Saints, but they had 8. I understand the Giants' offensive line sucks, but still, they're a good defense. They are, and of course they still got Pat Pete, and they got this guy, and they got a bunch of dudes. And like I said, they already have a quarterback in the building who is exactly like Jalen Hurts and is better, but still, just like him, they can use him in practice as a decoy. But it's all up to Jim Schwartz. Can he somehow contain Kyler Murray? Because as we've seen the past few weeks of play, Kyler Murray has been contained. Instead of the first few weeks of the season, man, Kyler Murray was running all over the place, throwing all over the place, doing anything he wanted at will, and it was just nasty. And he still is. He's still a beast. And it seems like they're kind of stopping him from running as much. He's passed from the pocket, but he's still doing solid. And that's what we need to do. Jim Schwartz needs to come up with a game plan to somehow Keep him in the pocket. He can still kill you. He can still kill you from the pocket. The guy is. It's not like he ain't no pocket passer. He can still do his thing. So you got to stop him from beating you from the pocket, from using his legs. Try to keep him in the pocket. Try to see what he can do from there, because our secondary is gonna be banged up. But you look at the flip side of this. The thing that Jalen Hurts brings to this team is this. Well, this is only one game. That's why I'm not getting too souped up. Everyone's saying, well, the one thing he brings is he doesn't turn over the ball. Well, he had a fumble. And he fumbled, 3 times this year so far. There's been games where he was doing read options or the RP, stupid things where Doug was bringing him in. He fumbled twice. And this one he fumbled on Sunday. It was recovered or whatever, blah, blah, whatever. I don't want to get into it. But all I'm trying to say is it's one game, and the defense wasn't prepared for him, which is stupid. By a veteran team, the best team in the NFC should have been, listen, this guy's going to use his legs. They thought he wasn't going to play, Hurts. They thought Wentz was going to come out there and play. They thought it was a smokescreen, and they were sadly mistaken until the second half. They kind of adjusted their defense a little bit, and it was kind of hard for us to score compared to the first half. But listen, I look at it, and I say, if Jalen Hurts does the same thing, pass a little bit, doesn't get too crazy with the passing, runs the same thing he did, we have a chance to win this game or it being a close game. I think we lose, but I think it's a close game, honestly. Kyler Murray's better than Taysom Hill. I feel the weapons around him are better than what Taysom Hill has, outside of running back, because I think Alvin Kamara is a beast and all that, but they got down by so many points at one point they couldn't really run the ball. We'll see what happens, honestly. I mean, but I look at it and I say, you know what? It's up to our coaching staff now on the offensive side of the ball to somehow see that second half of tape on that Saints game and say, you know what? We got to adjust it, because they only saw one half of Jalen Hurts, and they kind of adjusted the Saints did, and kind of stopped us and made us do this, made us do that. So it's up to our offensive coaching staff and Doug fucking Peterson, okay, to somehow say, you know what? We got to put Hurts in a better position. We got to do this, that, boom, boom, boom. Make things happen. More screens, more reversals where you fake it to Miles, you throw it to Jalen Reagor, who's our fastest guy. Or you can even have Hightower in that position. Because once Hightower comes in, teams ain't going to expect Hightower to be getting the ball. They're going to expect Hurts to run it, or Miles, or Reagor get it. But once Hightower's in, he ain't nothing. It's going to be going to either Miles, and he's going to rip off something. He's super fast also. That's another thing that people got to keep in mind, or the coaching staff. We'll see what happens. The Eagles have all this whole week to put something together. I think personally, passing-wise, Hurts can hit the checkdowns, hit a few nice little passes. But let's see what happens. I don't think overall he has the NFL arm to just bomb it out and do all this if we're down. But we need to stay in the game, score quickly, stay in it with Hurts, which means play conservative, run the ball with him, run the ball with Miles, pass, slants, crossing routes. This stuff we should have been doing all year, whether it was him or Wentz. But nah, once Wentz is in, I guess like I said before, Doug thinks, Wentz has a big arm. He's like, Favre, we're just going to launch it all game long. We're going to go verticals, boom, 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 boom. But you know what? I'm happy he's actually thinking to say, you know what, I got to adjust it. It's a different quarterback, I got to adjust it. But he should adjust it with any quarterback. We would have had a better winning record, even though Wentz has been horrible this year. Had a few good games, but horrible. Let's go Birds, flag was fly. I'm out. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we pull it off. I don't know, honestly. But, hey, I didn't know last week. None of us did, and we pulled that off. But that might have been just a one-trick pony type deal, one-hit wonder. So, for the whole team, not just Hurts. But we'll see. Let's go Birds. I'm out. Peace. Comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel? You think we're going to win, lose? What do you think? What's the score? What's your prediction? Also, subscribe if you want. Hit that damn bell so you get the video quicker than anybody. And also, follow me on Twitter. It's in the description below. I'm out. Peace.